It's about 8 a.m. now. I just woke up and I want to take this opportunity in this video to talk about the coronavirus and also how it's affecting Malaysia. So at the start, Malaysia was one of the better countries in the sense that we had less than 100 cases, but over the past few days it's doubled and is increasing more and more, mainly because of this one particular person who didn't quarantine himself, went to a religious gathering and just, it spread it. Yeah, so the Prime Minister yesterday announced that there will be somewhat of a travel restriction. It's not really a lockdown, it's not even a curfew implementation, it's just a travel restriction, and also non-essential services and businesses will be closed. Malaysians can't travel outside of the country during this period. Malaysians coming back from the country need to self-quarantine themselves. Tourists and visitors are also not allowed to come into Malaysia during this period. And obviously schools, kindergarten, universities, colleges, education, they're all going to be closed down during this period. Panic buying. So panic buying has been a thing that has been becoming crazier and crazier over the past week, I guess, but thankfully we have stocked up a lot even before all this corona craze. But we also did go to the grocery a lot the past few days just to get on some things. The important thing to note when you're stocking up is get the things that you will consume so that nothing goes to waste. So that's pretty much it. I hope I got all my facts right, and I'll see you guys tomorrow where I go through all the things we stock up on.
One eternity later.
It's 1 p.m. now on the second day of quarantine, so it should be rush hour, but as you can see, there is significantly lesser cars on LDP, one of the major highways. So as promised, let's go through how we have been stocking up for the travel restriction. So the first area is the one above the washing machine. I've got the misting machine and also a plant, and these are the quick items where we can just take them quickly. We use them often. So we've got a box of face masks, more valuable than diamond right now, fire extinguisher, toilet roll. Now all these things, they will be up here and up there also, but because we use it often, it's easier to just keep some of it here for quick access. These are Audrina's lady things, facial tissue, antibacterial wet wipes, wet tissue, sanitizer, gel base. This is insect spray from a local company. And this is a hand sanitizer, water base, also by a local company called A Single Step. These are the essential oils for the diffuser. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Moving to the cupboard above this is where we have our first stockpile. So here are more quick access items where we have facial tissue, face wash, this automatic spray thing, glass cleaner, more toilet roll. This is a mask I just bought a couple days ago for Audrina. This is like when things get a bit crazy, which I don't think it will. These are for mopping, and this is for Husky's fur, which is here also. On top of that, we've got some vitamin C, alcohol pads, lady stuff, more random stuff, some tools. This is where all the tools live. And on top of that, we have fabric cleaner. This is a really good brand and we've been using it non-stop, so we kept stocking up on it. We've got another bottle of sanitizer, more tissues. Oh, this is a gold mine. Facial mask. How do we have that many? Well, we bought it before everything went crazy. So I got more hand sanitizer gel base. There's a facial cotton at the back, lady stuff, husky stuff, wet tissue, and this is garbage bag. And further up there are just more miscellaneous items. On the right is more of the mop stuff. So that's it for this section. Let's have a look at the food. On the top, because here it's just our dryer and here is more of the day-to-day items like seasoning, oil, and whatnot. So on the top right, nothing much, it's just all our kitchen appliances that we don't use that often. There's a slow juicer, steamer, In the middle is where we have all our snacks, so there's some dried mangoes, stevia, chips, coffee, bread, and some other naughty stuff. And on the left we've got noodles, instant noodles, dried noodles, peanut butter, oats, coffee, and a lot of canned food. So we've got tuna, sardine, that's pickled something radish I think, and on the back there we have Campbell soup, definitely Campbell soup, I remember. So to the left of this we have somewhat food and cleaning items. We have instant noodles stored everywhere. We have what's this thing called, a butane gas tank, because we don't use the, oops, the FI is open, we don't use this induction cooker, we use a portable gas cooker. So we have a few of those. We bought a couple more. We have bottles, and chips, and a lot of supplements, vitamins, vitamin C, and fish oil. Oh right, before I forget, we didn't just stock up for the humans at home, we're also taking care of our little boy. So as you can see, we have two extra bags of, actually we have three, but two are here. One is in the room, of Husky's food, which is not easy to get because it's a special range under Royal Canine. Okay, so lastly we're going to check out the bedroom. And yes, the bedroom, because we stay in a studio, so we don't really have that much space. Thankfully, for all the cabinets we installed, we have, you know, a bit more space than the usual studio. So let's check the last stock that we have. Right smack in front of us, we have tons and tons of tissue, as you can see. So we got kitchen roll, facial tissue, and more kitchen roll. Do we need this much? Even considering what is going on, definitely no, but you know, stocking up. And in these bags, we really started doing these bags because we were scared that the cabinet would collapse, and also because there's no space. So outside we had 2 bags of Husky's food, but Audrina decided that we needed one more just in case their manufacturing got affected. So let's look at the left bag. I've categorized this, obviously. We have oil, chili sauce, oyster sauce, instant noodle. These are the ones you have to cook. We've got a bag of rice and Coke Zero, obviously. And here we have cup noodles, because it's the de facto for apocalypse food. And some canned plum tomatoes. I was making bolognese the other day. Let's put it aside. And this is not something I'm that proud of, but these are plastic bowls, just in case Audrina has a stash of almond milk. There were 6 of these a couple of days ago, but she goes through, I mean, not just her, but me, I see my friends also on Facebook, they go through their quarantine food like mad. Her coffee and her biscuits. That is pretty much it for the room, and that completes our unnecessary stock of quarantine food. So that's pretty much it for this video, and just to update you guys on what is happening so far. By the second day, I've seen a lot of pictures where supermarkets have fully restocked and there's literally no one, so all this panic buying was just a waste of time. Like, even I knew that it is probably unnecessary, but at that time, to join the hype, it was pretty much fun. I know it's a really, really sad way to look at things, but it was just fun preparing it for it. So the Prime Minister actually addressed it last night, where if the cases don't go down, people don't listen, there's a chance that the travel restriction will extend further. So we've already cancelled our Japan honeymoon trip. We have moved our Ipoh honeymoon. It was at the end of this month. Now it's going to be early of April. So if that gets extended, then we have to move it another time. 34.9. Okay, you're safe. So that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Be smart, guys. Just stay at home. Only go out if you need to do some official items or get your groceries. Stay indoors. There was this one thing I read online where you might survive it. You really might if you're young and healthy, but the person who gets it from you wouldn't. So let's just be smart, stay at home, get fat, watch Netflix, and I'll see you guys for the next video.